In the never-ending darkness he waits, cruel and unrelenting, huge slime-covered mess of a thing, teeth like daggers, the foul muck in its mouth oozing out. The stench of him fills his home, his dark underground cave. The smell is of rotting meat and his own foul excrement. Like fog, his breath hangs in the air in front of him. No eyes does this beast have. There's no need for them where he lives. So he listens. Anything that enters this creature's path is prey. So he waits. 4 legs like those of a dog support this beast. Each has 3 huge curved claws like talons on the foot. The body and the head like that of a frog, and entirely jet black. Damp with no hair at all, and covered in its own filth. The size of an ox when standing, with slits for nostrils, he sniffs the air. If it's downwind, he can smell his prey before he hears it. Today is a lucky day. He can hear the sound of feet on rock. A strange scent, like nothing he has ever smelled before, is coming from these creatures. And what odd noises these things make. He listens. 3 of them. Large enough to keep him full for weeks, but small enough to be taken down easily. Perfect. He continues to wait, hiding in the dark, as these new shrieks draw ever closer. Our predator salivates in anticipation of the meal to come. He lies flat on his belly, blending in with the surrounding rock. They will pass right by him. This will be easy. Continuing to listen, he thinks, what odd sounds these things do make. 2 far deeper in pitch than the other. They are the bigger ones. He concentrates on where they will be as they go by. Killing the 2 bigger ones first will be best. Then the smaller one will probably try and flee. It doesn't stand a chance. Closer they come. So close now he can taste them in the air. Holding his breath, he lets them walk right past him, and from behind he strikes. With the sound of claws scratching on rock, he leaps. With deadly accuracy, his claws rip into the back of one of them, bringing it down. In a single swift movement, he bites down on the creature's head and rips it off. Suddenly a sound like nothing he has ever heard rings in his ears. So high-pitched and loud, his head feels like it's cracking open. He flails around, trying to rip the creature apart. The sound is echoing from the walls and seems to be coming from everywhere. In agony, he swings violently at the air. He feels his claws rip into another of the creatures, and it flies across the cave and smashes into the wall. It was the wrong one. The noise and pain is too much for our predator, so he runs deep into the darkness of his cave. No matter. He can come back and collect the treats waiting for him. This has still been a good day. The skulls are thin, full of soft, delicious mush. Easy to break open and so rewarding. The rest of the meat is lean, tender, practically falling off its bones. They have soft bellies too, slicing open effortlessly and full of delicious wet flesh like thick soup. This is good meat. The bones crack in a delightful crunch as he bites into them. He should savour this meal, but our beast is greedy and consumes them both within hours, leaving nothing but a slippery mess in their place. Days pass in silence, content and full. Then he hears it, the sound of more of those things. A lot more. He listens intensely. They're all the larger kind as far as he can tell. Wonderful. Without that horrible noise, our noble predator can deal with these creatures easily, no matter how many there are. A feast. He waits again, same as before, listening to them, smelling, tasting the air. He hears them getting closer, but this time they don't pass him. No ambush for our predator. He can hear the creatures shouting loudly amongst themselves. They must have spotted him. Then why aren't they running? No matter. He will soon have them dead and scattered. Raising himself up, he begins to charge. The sound is both short and deafening. A handful of intensely loud impacts of noise. Over in an instant. Then he feels it. The pain. Everywhere. What was that? Our noble predator falls to the ground. His blood leaks all over the cave floor. The warm, sticky liquid pools around him. What happened? How could these prey do this to me? The final thoughts of our dying beast. The creatures slowly edge closer. Right by his head he hears the sound of a click for the briefest of moments. And then that deafening noise again.